Are we
I
here?
forgot to turn
Are
on
we
the
live?
mic. Everybody, welcome.
What? Are you serious?
Stealthy is the Stealthy and Lux are the only one. No, no. Oh, okay, cool. That's just who I gotta switch around.
Unbelievable.
Who am I? Who am I?
Who am I?
You're
I'm a
Luigi's
Luigi.
character.
Who am
Oh,
I?
I'm right.
Who am I?
Who are you?
I'm
Alujo.
Jean
Alujo, stop.
Valjean.
Who am I? Who am I? What are you even saying? I'm the loser of the game you didn't know you were playing.
Let's play another game. This time I get to win.
I'm glad you all went.
Oh my
Life on
God.
the
You all
line.
went Steven
Nothing?
Universe, and my ass is over here, like full on Broadway.
Aludra, I'm just gonna, but I know we're about to start. Aludra, that came out of nowhere. I had no idea you had such a good voice.
We are
That
actually
was
started.
really good.
I've been singing for quite a while. I've actually went to an open mic night and I made everybody go dead silent in the bar.
What?
Wow.
You have
Nice.
such a nice voice.
Yeah.
Aludra.
There
I hope
you
you
go.
hear it more
I've
often.
also been told that I sound like a Disney princess and a soulful black woman had a love child.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm not joking.
On that note, no.
Wow.
Okay.
Was it? No, I'm not gonna ask the question.
So essentially,
Wait,
Princess
what?
Tiana.
What?
Why is Deadly labeled as a Pallock on stream?
Oh yeah, shit! I haven't changed that.
Oh yeah, I was a warlock at one point.
No, you were a paladin
For a
warlock
very short time.
for a very short time. Shit! How do I do this editing thing?
Now I'm
again?
not even a paladin.
And Siggy is a biter?
That's just
Barbar-
the plot.
Barbarian
That's a-
fighter?
I'm just nifty. You know. I kill mother bugs in front of their children as a warning to others.
Anybody
I've
want
been-
to read like announcement stuff?
Oh yeah, welcome to the show.
I was waiting for you,
Started.
Dono. It's kind of your show.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to ANIPOD Presents Crossroads, hosted by Dono and played by us. It's a great show. You should
Hi.
go
Hi,
back and
DM.
watch some more.
Fine.
Hello, DM. Today we're bringing you the 33rd episode of Crossroads, and let me tell you, it's gonna be a real swinging episode because
I'm-
we're trapped more.
I'm shooting my shot now. I think this is going to be 3 times better than the 11th episode.
You know what? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. All right. So,
Please
What was the
stop.
11th episode?
so
You asked
Dono
us to
pee
do
his
this.
pants.
I know, but my
So-
heart, the laugh, like it's making me laugh. Okay.
first and foremost, we want to thank Tabletop Audio for providing the music and the background tracks and sounds and everything you're going to hear throughout the episode today. It's going to be a fun time because the sounds produced on Tabletop Audio are so good. It's honestly such a good repertoire of sound effects and visual, well, not visual, but audio ambience for you to use for your games, both online and in person, and it's tied to voice assistants, and you can set up your own servers with it, and they have merch, and it's good stuff. They have a Patreon that unlocks longer versions of some of the backing tracks. So you just go to tabletopaudio.com, and if you want to use them in a game, you give them a shout, and that's what we're doing here. Thank you, Tabletop Audio, for all of the wonderful music you bring to our ears. Also, to the other things. No, that's all that's partnered with us.
Aluja, do you want to talk about your show that you're doing?
Oh yeah.
Shout out that little bit. Thing that you're doing.
Yes,
with your-
please.
Unfortunately, for some reason, Greg and I have not been doing live streams, so yeah.
Well, you still
I gotta
shout it
figure
out.
out what's going on. Greg and I, my boyfriend and I, we do Gleeful Oofs, we do MTG content, we play games, Commander, Constructed, all kinds of stuff. We have a bunch of shenanigans, we swear at each other, you know, the whole kit and caboodle.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
loving partnership. You know.
Yes, 5 years.
Oh God!
Incredible.
Congratulations. My wife just
Woohoo.
that reminded me that we have been together for almost 9 years now.
Heck yeah.
Like,
There you go.
I never thought I'd get that far.
Maybe we should get
Sitting at a good, clean.
Sexless marriage between the two.
No, negative 11 years in relationship status.
What?
Negative 11. It's been 11 years since I've even been in a relationship of any kind. No, that's technically not true. I'll call it negative 11 anyway. It makes my story better.
Oh my god.
God, I have been fighting off the death for basically 4 days. I have been on and off being sick for the last like month and a half. I am okay. It's just if these motherfuckers make me laugh, I'm gonna cough for 10 minutes.
There you go. You heard it.
Just don't pee yourself.
Listen. The coughs have been
Love us.
quite violent, okay?
You laugh, you cough, you pee, you move
If
on.
that happens, I
Donald,
may
don't
need to
listen
step
to
away
them. You're a
first.
grown man. You can pee yourself if you want.
You can pee if you want to. You can pee.
You can pee if you like.
You can piss if you want to, even if nobody will.
Because if you don't piss, and yes, you don't piss, you ain't no friend of mine.
We can piss. We can
Fucking
piss.
Pissing
Everybody
all the time. Oh.
No, we can piss. We can piss. Everybody piss your pants.
Something about helicoptering somewhere.
Oh my god. Just like it's the safety dance.
It's the pee-pee dance.
Yeah.
Stop!
Instead of S, you just get P. This is.
We're gonna make him hoarse by the end of this.
Stop!
This is.
Anyway, we play
Rails.
D&D.
Authentic D&D playing at this table. This is what. This is honestly like I feel like the thing that our channel gives is like an authentic D&D tabletop experience. Not that whole like, oh, we're trying to like really play characters. It's like, no, if you were to sit down with a bunch of your fucking friends right now and just play D&D, this is what would happen. Interruptions every like 20 minutes of a joke and people cracking their asses up. Okay?
This is why my local table plays only once a month and we play for like 4 hours. Because this shit right here, this shit, we only actually get probably about 2 hours of game time because we talk about random bullshit.
Which is awesome.
ADHD. ADHD.
Alright, cut.
It's a safety dance.
Where we last left our adventurers.
Yes.
Wow, I haven't said that in a hot minute.
God, you want to give the review or give the?
I guess since I started it.
Yeah, go for it.
Where we last left our adventurers. It was a shopping episode, guys. That was fun.
That's right.
We were like,
Oh,
we're not
yeah.
gonna do a shopping episode, and then we ended up doing a shopping episode.
Yeah.
We did
Yeah.
everything we
This is
could
what
to
ended
try
up
to
happening.
avoid a shopping episode.
We did everything we possibly could to try to avoid a shopping episode, and it ended up being just a shopping episode. However, I feel like we got like, you know, we got some good stuff. The cleric got a diamond, which was very important, guys, because these guys like to get themselves killed.
Yeah.
They like
And
to die.
so
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a sponge.
I have no idea what you're talking
Yes.
about. I've never been hurt.
lies and slander.
Well, I'm just here.
Lies.
Yes.
Our party was very hungover after a very interesting night. Beforehand, at the end, the fish in something.
Fish in a
The fish in a
I don't
barrel.
know.
Fish and barrel.
Fish in a barrel. Thank you. Waking up from a very, well, at least for Avery, a very traumatic experience. And
Sadly,
everybody
you
else
got
having
pet.
fun. Lux
We got what?
got some.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yes.
Yes.
Lux
Oh yeah,
got
Lux did get
some.
some.
12 got a pet.
So we got
Canna
a little.
A sentient
got a
pet.
little. A sentient pet.
You guys learned
Canna-
about familiar contracts.
Yeah, learned about
Yes.
familiar contracts. Avery was just, you know, reliving trauma. It's fine.
Yeah,
Um,
it's fine. It's whatever.
Trauma? What trauma?
Siggy slept. Because that's what Siggy does.
Yes.
Did I miss anything? I think that was it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
You guys went shopping. Dippy got a
We
bunch
went
of
shopping.
candy bars, if I remember.
Yeah, I got a bunch of
Oh
candy bars.
yes.
And you got a
I
teddy
got a box
bear.
of chocolate bars and a teddy bear of warmth.
That
That
Carter
immediately
fucking hated.
rejected by the person that I was intending to give it to because apparently Dotto has an antiquated view of boys versus girls toys.
No,
And
a teddy bear is gender neutral. It's just Carter's actually like a lot older.
And Carter's already been
have a
gifted like a great sword.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like, hey,
Yeah.
teddy bear, soft and squishy, fucking big ass sword.
we met Carter in a situation where he was traumatized by the death of his family. I was trying to bring him some comfort, at least a little, and it got outright rejected. I feel distraught.
The man does. I can tell you this: you don't want to be a victim anymore, and the teddy bear probably made him think about that. Be like, no, great
anyway,
sword makes me
Carter
safe.
relived some trauma.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it. Everybody kind of got everything that they needed, so nobody better die anytime soon because Avery's got 1 diamond.
12 did
Until
learn that
They get it cut
one
and
of-
possibly get 2 diamonds out of it.
Who was it that wanted a certain thing from like a blacksmith or an inventor, but like it wasn't really a thing in town?
Gun.
Gun, yes.
Right, gun.
Gun
I
modifications.
learned that my gun is weird.
Yes.
Your gun is weird.
Did you?
That's right.
Did you pay to get that shit like understood? Oh no, wait, yeah. You rolled, or you guys
Yeah.
rolled, and it kind of was like iffy, you know. But yeah.
Yeah. Also, I'm sending you the thumbnail right now.
Okay. Thank you. I will.
Are there thumbnails for any of the last like 5 episodes?
It's not letting me
have
fucking.
sent them to him.
I know. I tried editing and doing it. It has not been allowing me to move the thumbnails over, like they used to. So I don't know what's
Technology.
going on.
You love it when it works.
Yeah.
I
So,
hate it when it doesn't. All right.
So yeah, that was it. That was the first time. We had a great time. Oh, we're moving now. I do believe.
Yes, you guys are now
Yes.
leaving the town.
And actually, if I remember correctly, the episode ended on a pretty bold.
Oh, yes. The episode ended on Canna scrying.
Oh my god.
Oh yes.
Oh.
I'm glad I
God.
remembered that. Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Uh-oh.
Just wants to hold the anticipation even more.
So, yeah, Canna, feeling a little dejected, went
I
down.
remember now.
Went downstairs into the bottom of the cart as it was moving, and in a moment of clarity, finally is going to do a thing that he has wanted to do since he got this crystal ball. He sits down in his what is basically his bedroom.
Oh, good.
And he looks into the crystal ball and he wants to scry on Islin. Oh my god! There's a donut on his neck. It's so cute.
It's a
like a
dragon,
dragon
fruit.
fruit.
It is a dragon
Oh, it's
fruit.
a dragon.
It's cute.
My daughter picked it out.
I'm having a
they've been
hard
scratching
time.
their ears like I have 2 cats that have been scratching their ears to the point of where they're bleeding, so we have them little
Aw.
pillows so they don't. So the other ones have been doing okay without it. No,
Whatever works, man. Whatever works.
but yeah.
Whatever
yeah.
works.
And they had cones, but I'm just like, the cones are sad. The cones are sad. We're getting them pillows.
So they now have
The donuts
dragon
are
fruit.
better.
They have been using them as pillows, and it's the cutest fucking thing ever because they've just been
Aw.
sleeping all day. Sorry,
No,
I'm getting
cute.
distracted. So let's get into the show.
Yes. Yes.
Give me 1 second. Let me get into some fucking. Ooh.
I also remembered that I had a natural 1 as one of my portents.
Yes, you did.
As well as I think a 13 was another one, and I forget what the other one was. I think
You
it was a
used-
natural 1, a 7, and a 13.
You
What
used the 13 on
spells?
something.
I used
I
the
What
remember
13
that.
on something.
spells does Avery have prepared for the day?
Figure that out while we're doing this vision bit.
That would be
Hmm.
nice.
Just because I have a feeling that will be important.
Maybe. Okay. I need to roll. I need to roll.
There's a chance all this rolling is going to lead to a natural 1.
Because the target needs to roll above a threshold to not be
It's a
seen.
wisdom save, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
They made scrying too complicated.
Hold on. Let me look at this. Hold on. Scrying.
I feel like
You can
they could
see in here a
explain it
particular
simpler.
creature. Knowledge.
Knowledge.
Wait, the target
you
must
use
make a wisdom saving throw. No, the target must make a wisdom saving throw, which is modified by how well you know the target and the sort of physical connection you have to it. If a target knows you are casting this spell, it can fail the saving throw voluntarily if it wants to be observed. Familiar, you know the target well, is a -5 to the save. And it's just my spell save. So the save is 17.
So,
But they get, but she
wisdom or
rolls a
intelligence?
minus.
Sorry, I got
It's a
distracted.
wisdom save.
Okay,
it's a
good.
wisdom save.
Okay.
She subtracts 5 because I know the target well.
Give me 1
She
second.
also
I'm listening.
and I'm gonna make an argument here. She literally bit my tongue out.
I know.
Is any of her like physical connection to that like add to that connection modifier? Because a likeness or a picture is -2, a possession or a garment is -4, a body part, lock of hair, bit of nail. I'm sure something got left behind in my mouth from that trauma.
Roll for herpes.
No, that's the worms.
Ah!
She was trying to give him worms.
Oh my god.
So yeah.
I
Either way,
am-
it's definitely -5, but you might be able to subtract like -4 more
Okay.
from that.
Oh, okay. So she does get a. Okay. Okay.
And
I'm
of course,
trying-
I would just give her the natural one.
No.
That's what I'm-
I know,
yeah.
but she rolled a 4, and I'm trying to think because like I actually haven't gotten that to make Islin's character sheet yet, so I'm trying to decide a couple of different things based on her personality type.
okay.
I feel. What's your save?
17.
Okay, yeah, she fails.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Glad we figured that one out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she definitely fails with especially with the -5, not just from the, not knowing her.
-1 for with no other modifiers.
Okay, so
Yeah. So I'm looking into this, and my mindset as Canna is like, well, a lot of shit that I'm trying to do for my friends isn't working out so far. I guess I just have to see if I can still work this shit out with Islin. And
okay.
now I want to know. I'm just looking into wherever she is.
What day of the week is it? I feel like that's important. Is it like a Tuesday night or is it this like a Friday night? Like,
It's
you know what I mean?
No, it's not.
It's not nighttime. It's a.
It's midday.
when did we? Yeah, it's like yeah.
Okay, it's midday. Because you guys, it's like 3
All right.
in the afternoon. Okay, and it is more of a Tuesday, by the way. It's definitely more Tuesday
Write that down.
vibes.
That down.
No, there's 10 days of the week in this world,
Fuck.
and there's 3 weeks in a month.
That's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, is
That's
it?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. You guys didn't think I'd have an answer for that one, did you?
No, legitimately
We have
not.
3-day weekends, by the way.
Hey. Which means a 7-day work week.
Yep. Okay.
Anyway.
All right. You see, as your vision is taken away, you hear the sound of ocean crash. A storm out into the distance as your eyesight goes down into the depths. Where you see
Into the depths.
Mhm. Make me a perception check while you're doing this.
Ooh.
I don't know if this is part of
Say.
like the thing of D&D, but I like that Matthew Mercer did it with Jester a lot, and so it kind of added to what they got from the thing. So,
Trying to find a prop to make this more cinematic, but
What'd
it's
you get?
not working. Okay. I got a 16 plus 5 for a 21
21. Okay.
perception.
It gets darker and darker and darker, and you feel your eyes water, and your secondary lids of your racial ability come into play as your vision is taken away. As you can feel the moisture touch your skin itself. The pressure builds as you go deeper and deeper into the ocean. And it's dark. Your eyes adjust to that depths and the black as you see shape of what is a crack around an ocean floor and pillars off in the distance that stretch high farther, like you're within a massive cathedral. You see above you ocean islands, inner ocean islands. Like, imagine you're in the water, there's an island, and then you go deeper. Yes, that. Okay, cool. And you come to what seems like a structure, building, made of a massive conch shell, or crustacean shell. It adorned with beautiful white pearl and black design stripes that circle it. You see a carved, what seems like door out of it as your eyes enter into boom. You see a adorned underwater building, home, with its own form of seaweed and coral, creating house-like knickknacks and such. You see Island sleeping and taking a nap in this living room like area. And you can see that there's a window, and out of the window you see what is an almost massive gate. Made of coral pillars. What would you like to take in this moment?
A bit of time to write some of that down. Underwater cathedral. Coral pillars. Massive coral gate.
I feel like you and Emily are both writing these notes down at the same speed. Because I'm looking at Emily's, like, I see your shoulder just slightly moving, as if you're writing.
I can assume this is where Island came from. Like that's the vibe I'm getting? Or is it different?
Assumptions. Assumptions are a thing that you're an investigator, so you would assume, but you've known Island. You knew. Oh, might switch the sound. Switch the music over. I forgot to put it on rotation. I bet. Okay. Well, I can do this one. I think.
And there was so this is like a massive underwater colony with individual like homes and stuff like that.
It looks as that, yeah. But you know that Island came from like the same situation you did. It's just she was found by fishermen out in the ocean, and you were one that washed up on the shore.
I want to know
if you were to make the assumption, if you do, you could also assume that this could be where your character was from.
like this is a big central place.
Mm-hmm. If you were to assume that about her, you could maybe assume the same again about yourself.
Place for trident.
Now, these are just assumptions. I'm not confirming anything, but
Yeah,
I also want you to think about what you're assuming.
I know. I'm putting big question marks next to things that I'm labeling as assumptions. Central place for tridents. I want to focus on
So what do you want to do?
Does Islan look like she is comfortable, or does she look like she's a prisoner? Because I don't know
Not much of an insight. Like, your passive insight gleams from her that she's obviously not uncomfortable where she's at.
Right. But she's not. Yeah, so she's not like uncomfortable. She's not a prisoner.
No,
at all.
she's definitely not a prisoner. She
Comfortable sitting for her.
Yeah. You not okay. I'm trying to think, like, what would insight give you and what would actually talking to her give you? Not yeah.
and she's sleeping.
Yes, she's sleeping. Okay.
Is there anyone else in the room with her?
You with your passive or with your perception check of 21, you see nothing but like a shadow here and there. Okay. Anything else that you wish to glean?
I can't speak through scrying, obviously.
No.
But if anyone were around to hear it, Canna would say out loud in the process of scrying, "Why did you leave me to come here?"
Hey, buddy, are you talking to the orb again?
He says
You
that
can't hear.
I say,
By the way, 12, he can't hear you.
Oh, I'm. No, can't hear me.
I can't hear him say that. So as he says that, ignoring him, I go, "Don't make me come find you."
Ooh.
Oh, okay. I'm really hope he's not spying on like our old neighbors or something.
The last
Whole
thing I wanna
Darius
see-
situation.
The last thing I want to see, if I can,
Mhm.
is if the gate is like just a material plane gate, or is it like an interdimensional gate?
I will have you make an Arcana check for that one.
Yeah. As much as I would love to.
And
Oh, that's another. I rolled a different die and got a 16 again.
Yeah.
That's a 16 plus 7, Arcana 23.
Arcana is 23. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Through the scrying, it's very difficult to tell.
Yeah.
Whether or not it's like just it's a gate. It obviously looks like an imprisonment type of thing. It's hard to tell whether it's like archaic in making for like a plane shifting, or like otherworldly plane, or if it's like just to hold something in it. You could guess things about it. You could assume.
So it's either keeping things in wherever Islan is, or it's keeping things out of wherever Islan is.
No, you didn't get it. I'm gonna say that's the rest of the questions that you can get from this.
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay.
That's all right.
Okay.
But it is a. It looks like a imposing, like it's like
it's of an imposing size. Yes.
Canna, you're drooling on the orb again.
My light is going out. What the fuck? Come on, charge. Why is my light is not wanting to work? Okay.
And I just whoosh back out of it.
Okay. Who's driving?
Oh, right. All right. Redcon 12 saying any of that shit, he'd be driving.
I mean, you have other people that can drive.
Avery can drive.
Yeah.
Avery's driving.
Avery's
All
driving.
right, sure.
Okay, cool. Let me change the music. Oops, go
I think
away.
I was sitting up there with you because you were telling me about the blue milk.
Oh yeah, the blue milk.
Yes. And
Odo, what are you doing? Yeah, there.
As I back out of the crystal ball, I turn. Is 12 there? Is 12 there?
Yeah. Hey, bud. You were talking to the orb again.
As the light fades back into the steam. And he just
Ooh, who are you looking at?
all answers are concerning.
Who are you threatening to come find?
Canna just very poorly attempts to pass it off. Just looking at Mom again.
Can I insight check?
Yeah, go
I'm
for it.
not even gonna roll a deception. Like it's a super terrible deception. I'll take 10 on a deception.
Okay, I rolled a 25.
Yeah.
He is fucking lying to you.
Hey, Canna, you got really mad at me for lying to you.
Yes, you.
If you can easily say, I don't want to answer that, and I won't bug you.
Somebody important.
Okay. Well, if we have to go find somebody important, I know a really good detective who's good at finding people.
He just like sits up in his chair, then like turns, just like.
So,
We ever actually talked about where you know where you came from, right?
I mean, kinda? I know who my dad is. Which actually is more confusing than I think about the fact that I don't know who my mom is. Oh my god, I'm just now realizing I've never once thought about 12's mom.
Your dad talked to you about it.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, we can cover that later.
I'm pretty sure it was in session 0 that we did.
Dude, we can't rely on the session 0.
Not for everything.
It's very established at this point that I was pissed drunk and Donna was stoned as shit.
And
It was still a really good session 0, okay?
It was so much fun. So much fun.
It was so good.
Oh
The
no!
fucking,
not the
I can't
group
wait
one,
for you guys to meet the
and-
gnome that was in that session too.
What, the mildly racist one that kept calling me one of the good elves?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
God.
Oh
The
my
entire
god!
time?
That I don't know why, but that is absolutely hilarious. That just feels like so.
Dude, you know a session 0 is stupid when I left my session 0 and the only thing on my inventory was 3 pounds of Mary Jane. And the description of the custom-made item is that good shit.
Oh my- that you used a very big portion of
Yes.
the dragon turtle that we killed that nobody believes that we killed.
I have
What
a half a
strain
pound
was
left.
it? Alaska Thunderfuck?
No, no, Green Dragon.
I looked up that band recently. It's actually
It's Green Dragon OG.
Yes, it is. Oh my god, it is.
Anyway.
So, yeah, I mean, I know bits and pieces. I know, like my family is from Kroll. Dono, you can stop me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, your dad's from there.
Yeah, my family's from Kroll, and I don't know. My dad's a military man, and
I don't
military men sleep with women, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what part of the ocean I came from.
I thought there was just one ocean.
The only lead that I had is the beach I washed up on,
Okay.
and I never cared.
Can you use that orb to just be like my birth mother?
By the way, you were like young. Like you were young when you washed up. Like you were.
I
Like,
know.
you don't remember the washing up.
Why
Do I remember him washing up? Because I'm.
No,
The
no?
older
I was
brother?
the first one.
he was.
Oh
the
yes,
first.
never mind.
Yeah.
Yes, I
I
am
was the first
technically
one to die.
older.
You're
'cause I'm an
older
elf,
than me.
but yes.
You're older than me, but I was the first one of them. So
Yeah.
I'm sure Marjorie and Albert told me
Mhm.
at least once.
What a good
about
couple's name, by the way, that we chose for them.
Yes.
Marjorie
Yeah.
and Albert.
Um.
The Tinkerer Gnome mother who apparently had raunchy, vivid sex with our robot Warforged father.
Hey, they used to call it
And
hysteria.
never-
Okay, now.
So. I hope you know.
The
12
darkness
is
alive.
12 is fully serious, thinking this is how it works. As he's like, can you just use that orb to be like my birth mom?
Well,
No. Oh.
this one I can't use until tomorrow for that purpose, but I'm sure I could try.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
that feels like a good start.
Okay.
I mean, and he pulls the trident off his back. He's like, isn't the trident something to do with his folk as well, or is this just a trident Canna found and gave to him?
I
the
thought
trident was
trident.
yours.
I thought.
No, the trident was
Can't-
yours to begin with.
Oh, I thought it
Oh,
was
I
something.
did.
It was something
in
you
my
bought
char-
because, like, to be honorable.
Oh, because
of-
I was homesick. Okay.
Yeah, it's something you bought because
Oh.
you were homesick and you wanted to have something to think about.
My notes just say the trident is from Canna, so I'll
Yeah.
change that. I
Well,
wrote the notes.
you
wrong.
got it
Oh.
because of like,
I got it because of Canna, not from Canna.
yeah, not from Canna. Like you had gotten it to be like respectful and to think of your brother and shit like that.
I was just
yeah.
missing him. Yeah, I was just missing him. And actually, Canna probably doesn't know this then.
It probably was
it-
something that like.
I have the trident because I was missing him.
So in this moment, you pull the trident off your back. I'm like,
No, never mind. I don't do that. No,
No,
That's
never mind.
that's
Trash.
me. That's me not remembering the story.
back it up.
You don't know shit. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I don't. Can I just do like we haven't had this conversation yet? Can I just do a history check of like, did I trade with any tridents? Have I talked to tridents that also wound up on beaches? Like,
yeah.
I'm kind of worldly.
100%. Go.
I'm worldly at this
Slap me
point.
with that
Oh.
history.
Thank God I have advantage. Nat 20.
Oh my god.
I went from a 2 to a 20.
Nice.
I also love that nobody
You
got
know,
my
all you
joke,
needed to do
but
was
I
add a
also
zero.
said it really quick.
Oh, I
Slap
did
me
not
with
catch
that-
your joke. I'm sorry.
I said slap me with that history, like history, like history.
you know
never
what?
mind.
I did.
It's a bad joke.
You know, some jokes are okay.
It's a terrible joke. It's a terrible joke. Okay. What were you asking? Oh, yes, you were. Okay.
Did I train with any tridents or
Yes.
like work? Yeah. All right.
There's a Trident that was part of the guard.
Okay.
They are the god.
What number would a trident be? 3? For 3 prongs?
No.
A trident
is... Yes.
What are we talking about?
I'm gonna say yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Number 3 was a trident?
Yeah. There's some. 3 was one of the ones that like I hadn't really 100% thing, and they're just like, yeah, cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yes, you totally knew about him. He had a history of like, so it was a man that a male trident that was within the guard with you. There are some female guards that were in there. It's very, like, they're bad bitches.
You're saying trident, like the weapon?
No, trident.
Triton.
Oh,
Triton.
am I saying it wrong? I've been saying trident like the weapon.
Yeah.
Trident, the weapon. Yeah, Triton, the race.
Triton.
Okay.
Like the goddess of the sea, Triton.
Like
the moon of Jupiter, Triton.
Like when they were inventing soda cans and aluminum wasn't working, they tried tin.
Triton.
You're grounded. You're grounded.
Damn it with the dad joke.
Damn.
Yes, this one was not.
Okay.
Okay.
Just like
This one was
You're funny.
This Trident individual like was ranked number 3. Yeah. They had a good rapport with like the whenever you guys did like ocean training towards like the very
Yes.
back end past the pit within crawl.
Ocean training for the Crawl King's Guard, and the Triton just like dives into the water and stays there.
Shut up. It's named.
Okay. What I'm trying to glean with my history check is the trident that I trained with, was he also found on a beach? Just let me get my thoughts out.
Yes. Yes, they were.
All right.
This one. So the top 3 of the group, of the grouping, ended up being in charge of the air support of the city, the army, and then the navy. And that one and the Trident ended up becoming,
of course,
like heading the navy portion of it, and then the other ones. And then what happened is that from the other groups, you guys would get switched off within.
Yeah.
Who choose what? But you also.
So which branch were you? Army, Navy, or Air Force?
Well, you get switched between all of them and stuff. So like you guys were like this main bit, and then there was the lower army, which were just like head soldiers.
Which branch did you switch to before you quit?
Imagine being like a mass group of like Navy SEALs, Green Berets, all these different type of like really, like they could get called in any situation.
I was all over the place.
Everybody, I think almost everybody in the grouping has Paladin within their classing.
Yes.
So
and I relay this to Canna. I'm just like, well, I know one other trident who was found on a beach. Number 3. He was I don't know. They're chasing me. Maybe we'll run into him.
Where the fuck do me and my people and my kind fucking come from? If every Triton I've ever known has washed up on a beach, then where the hell are we coming from?
That's a good question. I have heard rumors of a ship captain that worships a goddess of the sea. Maybe he can help us.
In some distant, far-off world.
It's some other universe that you can catch this Friday night.
Hey! I like to think that Gios and Eladon as planets are on the same star system. We could go there.
we could do that.
I have no idea.
Solar system.
I'm sure we could go there.
Solar system.
I just imagine my world of dark energy is Chicago, so
It's just fantasy.
It's just fantasy Chicago. It is.
All right.
If I was really mean, I could put the city that you run dark energy in on another continent on Gios.
It would fit. It would absolutely fit.
Yeah.
I would probably put it in fucking Volisk. I'm not doing anything with Volisk yet.
So,
and you guys aren't either.
I mean, Canna, is there anything I can do for you? Is like. Do you want me to start asking tridents where they came from?
I mean, preferably, but I was already gonna do that, so
Okay, so I'll let you do that.
just don't die again.
Oh shit, that's a big ask.
You're a knock at the door.
Hello?
Uh-oh. Well, here's your first test.
Is it our bedroom door or the door to the wagon?
It's your bedroom door.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, come in.
You see Carter at the doorway
Oh, hey, bud.
with a big smile. What's your AC?
What's up?
Was who's AC? Me or
Oh, who's AC?
Dadley, what's your AC?
15?
Okay, cool. You get pegged in the face with a pie and Carter runs off.
Covered in pie, 12 looks over at Canna. I must take my revenge. I will be back soon.
Wait before you do, and I like decanter 1 gallon ball shaped water. I run it like across his head, so like he gets like head gets submerged in water. All of the
It's like a
liquid
really wet dog tongue just going.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. His head just like fully gets submerged in water, and that water combines with all the water in like the pie, and it gets washed off. So the pie remains are like mixed into this water ball, and I like swirl it around a little bit, and like
I open up my scarf after
Ew, wet
all
bread.
that. I open up my scarf after
breath.
all that water, and I have a very fluffy squire.
who's just drenched.
Hey, bud, can I send you on Fae missions like Avery does with Messenger?
Avery and Messenger have a very different type of relationship, though they are within kind of the pack of a Fae. Yeah, that's not how it usually works, my lord. I made him way too older. He's much younger. Right?
I pull out a gold coin. Did I pay you? Is this how it works?
That money, my lord, that money, it's my throat right now. I can't do the voice.
It's all good. It's all good. Yeah.
My lord,
Yeah.
that money means nothing to me.
Call me Abner. I don't like my lord stuff.
Okay.
And Canna pipes up from the corner, or 12.
Either
Master
one
12,
works for you.
yes. Yes.
No, I did. Okay.
You do? Oh. This is kind of a partnership where you're kind of the one in charge, so...
Okay.
that gold piece means absolutely nothing to me, though, because it is not used within my realm.
So you don't want it?
No.
I'll give it to you for free if you want it.
But he doesn't
Here you
want
go.
it.
Just try it. Just take it home to the kids. Maybe they'll like it. Maybe they'll find it cool. There you go.
Okay. Looks
go.
at
Like
his
Just holding like
small
a giant. Yeah, he's just holding like a giant gold piece in his hands, and it's just.
looks at Canna, and is just like, I don't know where to put it. He's just gonna hide it later in your pocket.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So, who wants to repeat? You're traveling.
Whatever RP is going on in the
Lex, you
background
hear the
is
sounds
just
of footsteps
Canna
going
hunting down Carter.
Up the stairs.
Yeah, it's just 12 hunting down Carter.
Carter looks at you.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
why am I hunting Carter? He pegged you in the
bad.
face with the pie.
My bad.
Lux, now you just see Carter come up the stairs, look at you. You're like, Carter, just go. Like, Carter.
I didn't see anything.
Well,
Who was there? Was it a ghost?
yeah.
Yeah. It was a ghost.
Mind spike. No.
Whoa.
No.
Avery's choosing to ignore the commotion behind them.
It's like fucking
They're
car
just
crash
calmly
noises
drinking.
in the background. Sorry.
Yeah, they've managed to like prop their feet up so that way the reins are like between their feet while they're sitting there drinking a cup of tea with one hand. And as they hear the commotion of Carter, they're just like,
Carter!
he's still got another hour before bed. Dutifully ignoring it.
Let me get the energy out right now.
Lux, have you seen Carter?
What? No.
Have you? No? Okay. And just runs off.
Lux, take a point of inspiration.
I shall.
For being an absolute G.
Just fucking two, like up high in each hand.
Keep
Just,
it locked
okay,
in.
keeps running.
Just. Just because we have a lifetime supply of those doesn't mean they're gonna last forever.
That's exactly what a lifetime supply means.
Wait, I died. Is my lifetime supply gone?
Well, technically, it was Avery's lifetime supply, so.
Yeah.
Oh, so we still got it. We're good.
We're good. You're good.
Oh,
G.
we're gonna have pie for the next 500 years. We're good.
Pie forever.
Yes.
My grandkids will have pie.
Siggy, what are you doing?
Sorry.
Siggy, good.
What a
Trying to
weird
feel
statement.
better.
What a weird
I
statement.
would
My
assume that I'm
grandkids.
still sitting next to whoever is driving the cart.
Oh,
which
yeah.
would
That'd be me.
Avery at this point.
At this point, they would have, if you're with Avery, they would have made you a cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather not deal with what's going on inside.
You don't
Just
want
gonna
to.
go back to sipping the tea and sketching.
I love that, like, the dynamic is that it's like the soldier and the princess kind of vibes with Siggy and Avery.
No, do you know who I think of when I think of Avery? And how their character acts?
Who?
Raven.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
100%.
Uh-huh.
That was the idea.
Only more like androgynous. Androgynous?
A
Is that the correct way?
non-binary Raven.
Yeah.
A non-binary
Yeah.
raven. Exactly.
What, Edgar Allan Poe wrote?
Avery, after a little while of hearing this incessant hunting of Critter, will look over at
By the
Siggy
way,
and
you were
go,
having a hard time finding him 12.
He's just gone. He's somewhere.
His older sibling is, in fact, the person that is the biggest badass. Yes.
Avery will look at Siggy and at some point go,
Yeah.
why? I'm curious to know why there seems to be such an sulphurous tinge to your name.
Not looking up from her book because she's really enjoying drawing. It's kind of like her peaceful, happy place. She will say, well, where I'm from, it definitely smells that way. But my mother is a demon. My father is a dwarf. And I'm the happy little accident that came after.
Avery smirks.
Kind of funny figuring out what surprises lurk when you mix demon with dwarf. None of them have feathers, but, you know, somehow poof.
I've seen some pretty strange things in the Feywild. I'm not surprised at all. Really.
Touche. Touche.
I'm what happens when someone makes a deal for power, and I'm the child that gets sold for power. Ever wondered what happens whenever someone promises their firstborn to a fae?
You know, my brain. This is just out of RP. My brain wants to go. Ooh, that's rough, buddy.
That's rough, buddy.
I just want to pull a Zuko, and I'm like,
Oh my God.
You know what? Not with Avery.
Can we take a moment and just appreciate how much, like, how happy this little cat is right now? Look at that
cat.
face.
Oh goodness.
All right. Sorry.
Dragon fruit.
All right. These are talking. Everybody's enjoying themselves, and now let's say that it starts to get to the point where 12, you do end up finding Curter. He is passed out on top of the roof, sitting next to the giant ballista that you guys have on top.
There's a pie lodged into the ballista.
Oh God!
Have you guys gotten that thing set up yet?
Canna finally comes up out of the study and just sees the ballista pie, just like, what? No!
It wasn't me. It was him. It was that one. It was
that one.
I'm 12.
That's
just...
right. Blame the child. I'm kidding.
Yes, always. 12 will sling Curter over his shoulder, like, I'll get you next time.
We just carry Curter like a sack of potatoes,
Oh,
honestly.
100%. All the time. Yeah.
I'm a potato.
I'm a potato.
And I'll start bringing him down to bed. And, like, as he's walking down, he'll just kind of, like, towards Hope, be like, I'm sorry I was yelling all day.
Okay. Wait, who are you talking? Oh my God!
I said that to Hope because Hope feels like the one that's gonna be the most annoyed. I was yelling all day.
She's like, the king and queen of Victory. Their son was about the same at that age.
I don't know,
Honestly,
maybe
he's
it's
not that far off from where that used to be.
Hey, good to know we're not bothering you too much.
Boys are chaos, and it's a little bit more of home.
I look over to Hope. Canna looks over to Hope and is like, I just realized we've had you on in our presence, in our company for a while now, and you haven't told us too much about the area we're going, the people we're about to meet, the people we're going to have an audience with. You talk about them, but you haven't told us about them.
I mean, she told you their titles.
Yeah.
Well, what would you like to know about them?
Should we bring gifts?
Well,
that's a good question. That's a good question. Turns to 12. That's a great question.
Yeah, no, like, do we like present them with anything?
I mean, I do have the horse's saddle. That for him already, not for the young prince already.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
I'm sure a
thing.
gift would be an idea, but we're on the way to the capital right now.
Yes,
Okay.
I know, but it's also like.
All right, is there any last-minute gift shops on the way?
No. Unless you want to buy something in town. But by the time we get there, they're probably
that would be too gauche.
That would be kind of tacky.
Honestly, I'm surprised you guys haven't asked me questions before this point.
I can't lie. I kind of forget that you're here. You're really quiet.
We've been preoccupied with a lot of stuff.
I have made you breakfast every morning.
That's
know.
not true. There's been a couple
every
times that
morning.
I've done it. There have been a couple of times that one way or the other. Yes, we have left you underappreciated, Miss Hope. And
Excuse me.
Every session, guys. Every session, food just miraculously appears above my computer, and I bring
The
it
fact
down
that,
to set
like,
before me.
Just a second beforehand, Hope had just been like, I have made you breakfast every morning, and you're just like, food.
I mean,
I thought you were just
spaghetti.
RPing.
incredible.
Look, all right. I'm gonna go cook Carter to bed, and then I'm just gonna riddle you with some questions, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
All right. Do I have to roll anything to make sure he doesn't wake up?
Fuck you do. No, now you do.
All right.
Animal handling.
No. Athletics. Give me an athletics.
Athletics.
You know, freaking, if you've had to carry a child, too bad. Okay.
They are animals.
I should have.
It is.
Kept my mouth shut. Athletics?
Yeah.
That's a 12. Not terrible.
That's not bad. That is your number.
It's my number.
Okay. Yeah, you're good.
All right.
Carter at one point in time makes you twist and you almost throw your back out.
Yep.
You're like, and then you correct yourself and like,
Oh, all right. All right. So Hope.
yes. As she sits with a cup of tea. I mean, to sip.
You have. I'm assuming like everyone else is kind of in here at this point, besides whoever's driving.
You guys could have
and
stopped
Lux...
for the night.
Is it nighttime now?
Yeah, that's why Carter's asleep.
Yeah, if it's nighttime, we'll pull the cart to a safe embankment. We'll drive the cart to a safe embankment, and then we'll stop.
I'll throw it out there now. 12 will do his 4-hour rest early, and then hit the road at like 2 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah. Fair enough.
There's no traffic.
Yeah, there you go.
Of
Of course, that's when you hit the traffic jam because everybody else had the same idea.
So, Hope, you and Lux have like a mental thing, right? Lux, you guys are mental.
I say
friends?
yes in his head.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, I thought Avery was the only one that could do that.
Does that
From
mean
the kitchen,
everybody...
from far off in the kitchen, you just hear in the back of your head, I'm the one who can do what?
I have so many people in my brain.
out loud? I'm like, yeah, and no.
At least it's not DID.
Ooh.
Oh, I know too much about it. You're good. So, Hope, is there like how regal is it? Like, do we have to be like distinguished members of society and respectful, and we are meeting a king and queen? Like, is it that kind of vibe, or are they like burgers and hot dogs kind of people?
Well, the king and queen, while in the capital, are quite fearless to any kind of danger. I would suggest being respectful at all times, if you can. Speak. Like, you can be relaxed, just not rude.
Alright, so
I mean, I've been around them long enough that they're mostly just my friends now. They grew up and helped me, get to know the world and such. But, like...
Being friends with royalty must have its perks.
I mean, yeah. I got into this kind of a situation where I'm the hand of the queen, so,
The queen has no hands?
She has actually some pretty strong ones.
12, need I remind you, you have like a constitution that's an intelligence that's more than 7. I'm pretty sure.
Hey. Just
You have 17
intelligence
and
does
20 wisdom.
intelligence does not equal street smarts, okay?
The way I
17
All right,
intelligence
wise guy, calm.
and 20 wisdom?
12 knows what he's saying is stupid. He just has zero impulse control to keep thoughts in his brain, especially now that everyone else is in there.
Is that where that one charisma comes in?
Yes.
No impulse control.
Yeah, no impulse control.
Okay, there we go. Or the 13 charisma, rather.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Is there
Anyway.
anything we should know?
Well, I don't know if it's a need to know, but it might be not like I have fun facts if you want them.
Sure, that's what trivia about the king and queen.
Fun facts
I mean,
are
so-
my favorite pastime.
so within the title, the Dragon Slayers, there was this massive battle that happened, like way back when they created the kingdom, and they had like there was blights fighting. I don't know if you guys ever learned about this in history class, but there was like blights that covered the continent. There was and then there was an island that fell out, and that place is just like kind of about a 3 days journey that way. An island that fell out of the sky. Well,
18. History.
they took out the people that were dropping these things, and like had this massive battle. In that battle, there was a dragon. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
And the queen and the king, single-handedly, between the two of them, took it out so that the rest of the party could focus on the rest of the fight of everything that was
Okay.
going on.
Okay, so don't fuck with them.
Yes, if that gives you any idea of how strong these two are.
They're very
Okay.
powerful beings.
You guys...
And they were part of
Are
a party.
just as powerful.
And they were part of a party just... I got into Farron's voice for a second there. And they were part of a party just like...
yes, they started out as adventurers like you guys.
We could own a kingdom?
I
We
mean,
could.
they got lucky and pulled a card really, really early into their whole spiel, but you know,
A card.
yes.
How could a card give you a kingdom?
There's this fun little thing called the Deck of Many
Avery
Things.
laughs. Avery laughs.
Oh, magic.
I mean, do you live in this world? There's magic everywhere.
Yes, but like,
being
well,
so
you
cold
know,
right
that I've heard of a great many powerful things that can invest upon people's wishes and
Weren't
grant
you the
them
dude that
heart's
literally
desire.
like went face to face with a primordial god and was just like, no.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
That's funny. Merc did the same thing.
Yeah. I just kind of like, you know, that just kind of felt like a really bad dream. Like, no. I'm not ignorant. Ignorant? I'm not ignorant to the magic of this world. I'm just
Pregnant?
like, am I ignorant?
Am I Prengan?
Is me not learning about magic ignorant?
Ow, shit. I can't wait till we get back. I can't wait till we get back to Twitch and we can start clipping this dumb shit.
Oh yeah.
Start-
Well, oh,
Which, by the way, I should make mention, is in 2 weeks. We're gonna be back on Twitch 2 weeks from today, I think.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Should be,
Yes.
No, wait.
Ignorante.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
well, Hope, you must be excited to see your friends again. Are you excited to like be back in Victory? And
Oh yes. Well, I mean, I'm excited to see the king and queen again.
you're not excited to be in Victory?
No, yes, I am, but that's not where I'm currently taking you guys somewhere else besides Victory.
Oh, that's right.
Where we're going again?
Oh yeah, we're not going to Victory proper. We're going to the other village.
Frostburn.
Yes. Yes.
We're going to
Yeah,
Frostburn.
and Frostburn, and Canna remembers this. that we're not going to Victory yet.
I mean, you are going to Victory. It's on the way.
We are going to Victory.
Yes, that's where your next
We're
stop
going
is.
past Victory
Yeah,
to
you
go
have
to Frostburn.
Yeah.
Is that right?
That's safest travels. You can cut the road and go straight to
That's
Frostburn
true.
if you want. But
That's true. That's true.
there was also promised that you guys would
Oh
go
no,
and see.
you're right.
Yeah.
No, you're absolutely right. Yeah, we have to go to Frostburn. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well,
I
Hope,
got
are
it.
you excited to be going to Frostburn?
Do not eat my cord.
Sorry, Hope. I'll
I'm
make sure
sorry.
Curry doesn't do that.
I mean, I've told my cat
Ink.
don't scoot your ass across things that don't belong to you.
Ink, stop it. And Ink is just. Also, because I have the spells and the free time, I want to try something.
Okay.
I want to cast tongues, and I want to look to Ink
Okay.
and try and speak with him.
Okay.
What languages does Ink know? Does Ink know any as a familiar? Because I can speak it now with tongues.
Okay.
Hold on, let me look. No, it doesn't have any listed.
He knows.
You can understand.
He knows primordial.
What?
He can't speak it, but he knows it.
Can't speak it, but he knows
Okay.
it.
But with doing tongues, you can now understand what he's saying or whatever. And all you hear
Me
is
and
just going.
Canna already speak primordial.
I know.
No, yeah.
It means that you can
But
speak to
but
him
Ink
in
doesn't speak
primordial.
primordial. Yeah,
He
Ink
just understands primordial
Yeah. Okay.
because he's an elemental familiar, not a fucking
Yes.
fey familiar.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, I put him down as a tiny fae. My apologies.
No, he's an elemental based because you took it out of your wizardry and not like out of like nature or something like that. It's from yourself, which is
Delete.
Triton,
Manage
Triton,
extras.
Triton, Triton,
Triton.
Triton.
Yes.
Is like an elemental based like race and stuff, and from like the elemental plane of the sea. They're very connected to that.
Well, we should make a to-do list.
Mm-hmm.
What is one thing everyone wants to do in Victory?
Draw things.
Okay, that is. 12 has like a little notebook. All right, so we're all gonna draw things together.
Well, you know.
I knew books.
Find new, but we're gonna go book shopping together. We're doing this as
Always.
a team. Always.
Bonding.
Steal. No. Bye.
Strike out steal.
12 is using Canna's notebook.
And I'm just like, hey! I'm
Canna,
like, take,
Canna, what do you want to do in Victory?
and I take my notebook back from him,
Here you go.
You have the one piece of paper that's yours has been writing.
buying you a notebook, first and foremost.
Really?
But also, I just want to see the local sites,
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess.
Sightseeing.
There's a beautiful tree around the castle quarters that is. of
Is it as
some
big
sort-
as the one in Surgery?
No, but it does have a historical significance within the country itself.
I'm always down for historical significance.
I don't know. Hope, is there anything you want to do while we're in town?
Honestly, there's a fantastic bakery that's in Victory that I would love to go by.
Ooh,
Okay.
sweet.
Yes. All right. I'm
can
glad. All right. We're getting a little hope right now. All right.
and we have to.
We're cracking that
um,
shell.
And they've got this cinnamon-based tea that's just, oh my god, to die for. It's got a slight burn to it as it goes down, but it also soothes the belly.
If I'm gonna have gluten anywhere, it's gonna be in game.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna stock up on some
I
cinnamon
add-
rolls and freaking tea.
I love to add a little bit of like cocoa powder to it. Not when I do it because it just, I don't know, it just makes it good.
Avery, we're
no.
making
Oh,
we're
no,
making
don't
a
tell me
to-do
that.
list.
Oh, God. damn it.
Avery very quietly. I would like to get my arm.
Oh, yes.
Right,
Fun bit
yes.
about that. The individual making your arm is, in fact, the person that helped raise me.
Oh, who would that be?
Dr. Gary and Cole.
Dr. Gary and Core.
happy dippy noise.
Okay. Is that in victory or in fur tree?
No, that is in victory.
We've already
We
went through
went to surgery.
Surgery. All right, wait. Then where are we going again?
Frostburn.
Frostburn. Okay. Yes. All right. So to-do list. We're gonna draw pictures together. We're gonna buy books.
I want to see
We're gonna
actual
sightsee.
pictures, I want you guys to draw
Oh,
something.
fucking bet. Bet.
I want to see.
Fucking bet, Donna.
I will
Fucking bet.
That's gonna be interesting.
Everyone-
I will implement a tool.
You know what?
Oh, same. I use Photoshop.
By the time we make it
I
to
wish.
victory, I want you each to have drawn me something that you think would be in the town that you would find interesting, and I will
There we
make
go.
a story point about it. Okay.
Wait, are we not getting to victory this session?
No, it's the road to victory, but no,
Oh.
no,
Mhm.
The long road to victory.
it is.
Yeah.
It's a 3-day travel, so and you guys haven't even gone to bed yet.
Is there? Hey, Hope. Is there anywhere I can go swimming in victory?
Yes, we have a
I-
lovely beach. That's just
I
about a mile
second
out of
that.
town.
I would love
pointed
to just go swimming. I miss swimming. I want to go swimming.
Anime
point
beach
to-
day.
I point to 12 and I say, I second that entirely. I have not had a big swimming ground since the party, and that was traumatic for me. So,
Most of
All
you
right, we
could
have our
swim.
to-do list.
What? Excuse me?
Most of you could swim. I got feathers.
Don't owls have like an oil that keeps them from getting wet? Or is that ducks?
I think that's ducks.
Damn it.
I
Yeah.
can tell you specifically because I have weird knowledge. The owls do not have that purposely because their wings are shaped in such a way to keep them from making noise that makes them really susceptible to getting wet.
Mm.
hmm.
So Siggy, you
You
know
get
what?
misted. Because I've definitely seen owls get misted, but I
Yeah,
can't.
Yeah.
but you can't like get soaked.
Just-
Yeah.
All right. Well,
'cause
I'm
there's
gonna
snow
turn
out.
in for the night so I can hit the road early tomorrow.
Mhm.
It's a 3-day trip. I would love to get it done in 2.
Mhm.
So
All right.
you guys have fun.
So,
Good night, 12.
are you guys all going
Good
to
night.
bed, or is it just going to be 12 going to bed first? And you guys want to RP a little bit outside, like with 12 gone? What is going on?
Avery's gonna stay up for a bit.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. Siggy's gonna do much the same. She's just gonna go out and top and lay and look at the stars for a bit.
You see, looking above, because this is the time before light pollution and everything, you see a massive galaxy of stars above your face. As you can see, what is in what is a galaxy where you see massive clusters of stars within it, with small amounts that dissipate throughout. I want to say like cool world building things, but I'm just like,
Honestly,
no.
that takes me back to a memory that I did actually have when I was a kid. We were walking back from my grandparents' place, or my grandparents' place, and there literally was a huge strip.
That's the
of
Milky Way.
stars.
That's like literally the Milky Way. If you get into a place where it's dark enough, you can see the massive line. It's so hard to see nowadays because of all the light pollution, but I remember as a kid being able to go outside of my house in California and look up at the stars and see the strip. It was fucking beautiful.
My grandma has over 40 acres of farmland,
Oh my god.
so we were walking back from that.
So lucky. But you know how you would see that massive line because of the Milky Way and because we are in a rotating galaxy, right? So it's one of the arms that we're looking up at. In this galaxy, when you look up, you do not see a massive strip of stars. You see what is small balls of what is massive clumps of these stars and such, but that dot with smaller amounts that are farther away.
Interesting.
I love D&D lore shit when it comes to the stars because it's cool as fuck. It is so good. Okay.
The last time Avery stared at the stars, they almost went insane. So
Yes. You know what, Siggy, for fun, make me a perception check.
I have to go in between Chrome and Mozilla. So.
Actually, no, you're at the ground level. You were on top of a fucking mountain when you looked.
I was, yeah.
Yeah, so the DC would be a lot higher this time.
I also have freaky perception. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Talk with me here.
Find a D20.
I had to find one that wasn't a countdown.
Good.
That's the problem.
Mhm.
Ah, yes, Magic the Gathering
Fuck, I
players.
dropped it! I fucking dropped it!
The animation of
No.
That would be 7.
7. Okay. You just see the beauty of
I've
the
dropped-
stars above you.
I've dropped 2
Damn.
possibilities for drawings in the group chat.
Eventually, Siggy, you do relax yourself enough and you feel your wings go kind of like as you bundle yourself and you drift off to sleep on top of the cart.
Avery stays up cleaning a bit if Canna and Lux are still in the kitchen or the dining area.
I'm taking a bath.
Ooh, yay.
Self-care, man.
Yeah. I feel
Hey.
like if anybody in this group does self-care, it's Lux, okay? Like,
Yeah.
Hey, my self-care is drawing, so...
I know. But like,
My self-care is staring into the abyss.
I feel like my passive insight is high enough. How does Avery pick up on Canna? This whole thing.
Mhm.
I don't see why not. Beat a 14?
I've got a 22 for
Mhm.
passive insight.
I mean, passive is 22, I guess. Okay.
What's your passive
Actually-
deception? I'm kidding.
Let me see. No, I actually would know this.
Imagine making a character
It's
that
10
just
plus-
like has
it's-
expertise in deception is just like I have
It's-
a passive deception. of
Passive
30.
deception
You
is
cannot tell.
a passive of any skill is 10 plus your modifier for that skill. So my passive deception is 14. I rolled a 14. And your passive
Nice.
deception is 22. Yeah, it's so Ken is fiddling, but also like quiet, like weirdly quiet. And you see him taking a little, like, drawing a little drawing inside of his notebook. Just like,
Avery sets a cup of chamomile tea in front of Canna.
why?
Canna, I've never known to have a moment's peace whenever you're in a room. And you have not said 3 words when we've been in one room together. This entire time.
It's a bit of a slow day today.
Yes, time for making possibly regretful decisions.
It took me a long time to be curious about where I came from. How long did it take you?
Since the first time I knew I was different. And that's saying something coming from Faye.
I've never really felt different. I mean, how do I put it? I know that I am different. But in what the fuck town did we come from? Shit. Hold on. Crest. Yeah, and we're going to Silver Crest. Back in Crest, I was never really questioned. Everybody thought I was a Dragonborn, but I knew I wasn't that. Everybody knew I came from somewhere different, but I never worried about it. Because I was adopted by my parents. They hardly ever told me about the beach I washed up on. And when they did, they kind of just glazed past it as, well, before they got me, before they took care of me, before they taught me that.
The washing up thing happened slightly after the island had fallen.
Yeah.
So it was like during the whole event of the blights and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, yeah, sorry. So
Yes.
there would have been some talk of it because it would have been in your history lessons and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
it's just there wasn't much.
Main point.
Yeah.
Main point being, they didn't tell me too much about where I came from because they just found me to be such a gift. And they gave themselves many more gifts after me, including 12. Abner, 12.
Abner.
I got so caught up trying to help everybody else, I didn't stop to see if I could help myself. Does that ring true, hollow, make sense?
I have plenty of scars to prove that same point.
Yeah, and the whole...
Avery gestures to their head where you see the laurel crown kind of encompassing. This is not a fashion statement or anything like that. This is a mark. And any others like me bear it when you are the product of a deal that has been made for power, or a bargain that has been struck.
I've heard of wedlock, but deal lock? That's...
Jono, you don't think I already don't know the origin of that? Anyway.
I didn't look it up until just right now, and I should have.
Which one of us knows ancient Greek and Hebrew?
I made a mistake.
Uh-oh.
Anyway.
I will not be calling 12 that, by the way.
Heard of... Heard of wedlock, but deal lock? That sounds awful.
You know, have you not ever wondered what happened to the children of those terrible stories that you hear about Fae taking their firstborn child? Have you ever wondered what happened to them?
Because they were stories to me for the longest time.
There's a ring of truth in every wives' tale.
You have a point.
I am the direct product of one of those deals. Who happens to have an archfey father. Not many have that grace. So to wonder where I come from is a complicated question for me. I know where I originated, or at least some of my strangeness. But to know why my mother did it, and my father is such a player that he doesn't even remember what she looks like. Barely. What I have learned is that you can't let it consume you.
You may have a point. Scratch that. You do have a point. Well.
But you do know where you're from, Canna.
Not past that beach.
Does it matter?
More and more every day.
In some ways, yes. But in others, you are your parents' child. Are you not?
Yes, and my life giver doesn't know or care, really.
Do you know that?
No. But I want to. And that's why I've been curious. Another thing about this plane is that some people are just driven by curiosity. They have no reason, they have no question, they have no purpose. They seek the knowledge simply to know.
Yes.
I'm sure you have plenty of experience with that now.
To seek the knowledge is one thing. But to have the wisdom to take a breath before doing it is another.
And he takes a sip of the tea.
Avery points at the tea. Like I said, truth in old wives' tales.
over table. I missed that one a little bit.
Chamomile tea making you sleepy?
Oh. And okay.
Cast
I'm just like just a casting of sleep is inside the tea and it's just like
Actually, I can do that.
Yeah.
oh fuck.
I'm a Twilight cleric. I
have-
got that skills.
I got
That spell is always prepped for me.
I got 50 health points, motherfucker.
I can burn spell slot. I can put your ass to sleep. And here in a couple levels, that won't be
Technically-
possible. I can do it now
Technically,
still.
all they have to do is just hit you once and then roll the base thing.
Yeah, pretty much. Unbelievably.
They
yeah,
hit you once,
pretty-
survive one round of combat, and then cast sleep on you, and you're out.
Mhm. I
Why, hello there.
was gonna do something cool, but I realized that I have to see the point that I want to travel to.
Rough.
I was gonna misty step downstairs, like into my bedroom in my cart.
Oh, if you wanted to do that, that'd be just flavor text.
Sure. And I just like,
I could see that just as a character being able to do that because you're familiar with it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I just
And
like,
it's close.
well, all right. Good night then. Snap, misty step down to the bedroom.
It's fun when you have like a day.
And I like to imagine that the misty step I was aiming for the bed, but I like missed by just a hair. I just like end up like on the floor instead of the bed, and it's just like, damn it.
Dud.
And I just like look over and see 12 trancing. I'm just like, you can still hear and understand me when you're in that, right? And I wave my hand in front of his eyes.
Don't make me come and find you.
That laugh was above table as Canna looks and he says that and he's like, I need to not. I need to be more careful when I'm scrying. But can he actually? Can you actually?
Can I have no idea D&D
Because it's a trance. It's a trance. I mean, it's not sleep. It's a trance.
And Dono, can I?
Can you what?
Is that how it works? Here,
Can he see and understand me? Not see,
You're
I
in a
guess.
deep
Can he
trance.
hear and understand?
You're in a very deep trance.
trance.
I would say, does 12 have like a really high passive perception?
18.
18?
Ooh.
I would say it need to be like.
Oh,
a
I'm
12.
18 across the board, surprisingly. 18
I would
say
investigation.
If you had
I
like
get
a 20,
right up-
if you had like a 25 passive perception, then you would be able to hear like very slight echoings of people
Mhm.
outside of your thing, because you would not be able to meditate and also like kind of hear a little bit. But anything like below 25, I can't be like, yeah. If it was like a
I get-
24, you could be like, maybe like if someone yelled at you.
I get right up into his ear. I just lean right up close, right next to his ear, and I just whisper into his ear. I love and appreciate that you are my brother. Good night. And I go over to my bed and I fall asleep.
12, you feel like what was just a small fly that touched your ear.
Oh, it's the fly what?
Kenna, you get slapped in the face.
I love and appreciate that you're my brother. What?
Ow! Whatever.
It's like an old Adam Sandler film.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It's like click.
All right. So, is anybody
Canna
else
is-
wanting to RP since you're up? Or do you guys want to do?
Siggy's going to bed.
Siggy's going to bed. Oh yeah, Siggy is asleep on top of the cart.
Yep.
So you all find your respective rooms and begin to fall asleep. Yes. No.
Okay.
What's wrong with that? I almost lost a really nice dice. Perfect.
Did anybody have any dreams?
Let me just. Okay. Lux, could you make me a roll, please? Just a d20.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no, I thought that was gonna happen.
14.
Okay, cool. Alright.
I'm scared now.
Honestly, who would have a grudge with us? What could possibly happen?
Okay. I'm trying. Oh, God. I should have. Nope. God. Okay, cool. So, I'll have to look for something later.
Sneak into your wombs in the middle of the night and kill you all. You are dead. New adventure.
You all find yourselves, except for 12, in a field.
All of us?
As you sit in a very tall grass, you can hear ocean off to the very western side of where you guys are. As you open, you can see the sky above you, clouds. You look around, and it's very open. You can see mountains to the south of you. And what seems to be like a small individual running towards you. Avery, you can, with a passive insight and being that they're very far away, you can tell that they are running in a panic. And that's where we're going to pick up next time.
Oh,
Son of a bitch!
fucking... What? I'm sorry, huh?
If I could travel right now to you, boy.
Hey, so for this next little bit, Badly, how would you feel about playing Curter?
Can we talk about it off stream?
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I definitely need to stop doing that. Okay. We thank you everybody for watching, and hanging out and being here and chilling with the rest of the group. Remember, your adventure matters. Until next time, roll your initiative, and we'll see you next time on Twitch. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.